Bye.
Yeah, Super Radio Brother Highlights. We have returned with our Moon Knight Episode 4 review, The Tomb. And let me start by saying, if you would have told me that the 4th episode of a 6-episode series was going to be the worst episode so far, I would have told you you're nuts. There's no way that that's going to happen. It's going to build up. By the time you get to episode 4, this show is going to hit its stride and it's going to be awesome. And oh, I can't wait for it. I don't want it to end. Well, I can't wait for it to end because episode 4 was absolutely terrible. It was the worst episode of the series so far. First of all, you only have 6 episodes, and episode 4 was an episode where there was no Moon Knight. So we get an entire episode of no Moon Knight. Now, this is acceptable if this was a show that was about 13 episodes long and you have a lot of time to flesh out the story. No, we only get 6 episodes, and we know now that one of the episodes has no Moon Knight, which again makes no sense in a 6-episode series. It's just a terrible miscalculation. To make matters worse, the star of this No Moon Knight episode is the weakest character of the whole show, Stephen Grant.
Hey, look, we won.
It was Spotlight Stephen Grant. Meanwhile, the entire show since episode 1 has been Spotlight Stephen Grant, and he is the weakest, worst character on the show. There's just not enough screen time for Moon Knight, for Mark Spector. We're still waiting for the third personality to jump in there. So you know who I'm talking about, true Moon Knight fans. Jake, maybe, the name ring a bell, the cab driver. Anyway, we haven't gotten him yet. There was an Easter egg in there that looked like they were referring to that personality, but that's a whole other story. So it's starring, and then along with starring the bumbling idiot Stephen Grant for an entire episode was so painful. Another focus of the episode was his odd romance with Mark Spector's wife, their wife, Lola, right? That was the whole episode. More Stephen Grant being annoying, and now he has a love interest in Lola, who's also happens to be Mark Spector's wife. Very weak episode at the end. A lot of Moon Knight fans who loved the 2016 Lemire comic book were excited about the end because it was a reference to that series. But it just wasn't enough for me. The whole episode stunk. It was boring. It was annoying. The worst yet, and they got 2 episodes left to clean this up. But man, you're really going to give me a full episode with no Moon Knight and only a 6-episode series? Terrible, 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 terrible. Moon Knight episode 4, I hate to say it, 1 to 10. This is the worst yet. This is 4. So a 4 out of 10 for Moon Knight episode 4. I hope you enjoyed this. Tell me what you think. Maybe you loved it. I don't know why, but maybe you did. Tell me in the comments section below. Like this page, subscribe. We love you. We'll see you in the highlights.